Who knew that it would lead this far? Who knew that we could create this bond? Who knew that love could make us love, love, what you got? I had it all. I'm here right now. I love you.
I love you.
The love, love, not gonna stop. Cause when I love, I care, alright, I trust you.
Hey,
But love is not a guarantee. Wish it was cause the hate is scaring me. Wish it was cause the hate is staring me in the eyes. Oh, you gotta test my pride. Oh, me would've slid, but I'm alive. For the love, if I slide my kid beside. I knew love on the very first day of her life. I give her credit for the reason I'm staying alive. That's love. I never knew that love would be this hard. Never knew that love could lead this far. Never knew that love could free my mind. Never knew that love could be so blind. Who knew that love could be so hard? Who knew that it would lead this far? Who knew that we could create this bond? Who knew that love could make us home? I never knew that love would be this hard. Never knew that love could lead this far. Never knew that love could free my mind. Never knew that love could be so blind. Who knew that love could be so hard? Who knew that it would lead this far? Who knew that we could create this bond? Who knew that love could make us home?
hey, 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 hey. Yo, that's what's up. Fire. Yo, love is hard, and yo, and that is a true. That is realer than real deal Holyfield. Love is definitely hard, and that song is a hard song. Again, it shows you are multi-talented in regards to making a hip-hop kind of love song. Sure. You know what it reminds me of, Kerry? There was a rapper back in the day that had a song, but he was hard. He was like he was hood, but then he made his song that was a lot kind of love song, which kind of put him into the radio world, and that's your boy Fabulous. Lil
Mo.
Lil Mo, he did the Lil Mojo, but he did the one with Tamia.
Yeah, So Into You.
So Into You. Ooh.
Yeah, you know your history.
Ooh, yeah. So you know.
I'm 31. So that
31.
was
Oh man.
Yeah.
I got draws older than you, man. 31. You know what I mean? 31. For real. Some people tell you too, boy. I got some. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. And them draws like ooh too. Yeah. But no, but that's dope because again, it shows again this is a radio kind of song. This is something you can hear on the radio that can vibe to. Somebody knows Valentine's Day. Never knew love can be so hard. And it's funny because based off of your song, I put a post. I usually every Monday I put a quote out. Call it a Crocker quote, and it says, "Love is a game that is not played fairly," which is true. It's not played fair. There's no rules in the game of love. And like you said too, who knew that love could be so hard? It is hard. It's tough. It's a whole nother job. I mean, I hate to keep picking on myself, but I'm gonna do it. I've been married twice now. You know, actually, and divorced twice too. So again, I know love is hard. My man Kerry here has only been married once, which is good. We gonna keep it that way too. If it's up to me, Kerry. So again, we're gonna make sure that it is. But what made you write this song?
You know, so when I first went into the song, honestly, when I hear the beat, the beat gave me like that vibe.
Okay.
It gave me an upbeat vibe where I felt like I just wanted to like, you know, leave it out there in the song, leave your feelings out there in the song. So it made me, when I heard the beat, it made me want to speak about love and the complications and the power of love, and that's where I approached the song. Like, love is a great thing, but it's always it can be unexpected. A lot of unexpected things can happen,
of course,
with love in all facets of relationships.
And now that we're on the topic, we're talking about, you know, it's funny because Kerry.
Well, not for nothing, but you know what else I love? I love putting dreams in driveways.
Oh, you're a sponsorship. Okay.
Yeah, I know. But we was just talking about it earlier. He was talking about the Bills anthem, and guess who's one of the official sponsors for West Her?
Josh Allen.
And West Her is New York State's largest vehicle retailer.
Yes.
I don't know if I've even mentioned that in the last few weeks, but they got 35 dealerships throughout New York State, 3,600 used vehicles in stock, and 1,600 new vehicles in stock right now. Right now. Not now, but right now.
Right now. Yes. And they're also looking to do some more hiring. So, just let everybody know, recently, Wes Hur and I decided to part ways. I am taking this as a full career doing the radio and podcast.
Part ways.
Part ways.
I thought
However,
this was just the beginning.
it is the beginning because I no longer work for Wes Hur anymore. I now work with Wes Hur. So Wes Hur is going to...
Ooh.
Yeah, they're
I
sponsoring...
see Reddy in the window, man. You look like, oh, what happened? You put a dream in my driveway, baby. What you mean?
No, we still helping putting dreams in driveways. So now I work with... Yo, Reddy is amazing as a DJ. Amazing. So what I'm now doing for Wes Hur is we're working with the community. I'm going to help Wes Hur get some more community presence. So I'm working with Wes Hur, and they are sponsoring the Franklin Crocker Show. So shout out to Wes Hur. We're going to keep putting dreams in driveways. We're going to keep talking about more community awareness.
Well, speaking of community, though, just to let folks know, they've been serving the Western New York community since 1950. So this is nothing new. They have already been serving the community, and now their presence is going to be even stronger with the Franklin Crocker Show, going to all of the community events like he's already been doing so far.
Yep.
And it's just going to be a wonderful partnership.
So you're going to see a lot of Franklin Crocker and Wes Hur together sponsoring, co-branding, both part. I mean, I'm going to make them as big as me one day. And,
it's got me laughing right now. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm going to make them as big as me, yeah. But, so again, we're going to go through the community. We're going to help out some awareness. We got some dope things coming up with some non-for-profit businesses. So again, coming in the near future is going to be some great things we're going to do in the community with Wes Hur and the Franklin Crocker Show. So I really appreciate Wes Hur for sponsoring me and believing in the show. And then, we're going to make it happen.
And continue to put dreams in driveways. But let's take that quick commercial break.
Yep, quick commercial break.
We'll be right back.
Only 14 seconds.
Serving Orchard Park, Lackawanna, Cheektowaga, Amherst, Buffalo. We are the legendary Mix 1080, WUFO, and Power 96.5.
I was kind of fast. Maybe it was 18 seconds. 18 seconds. I don't know. 18, 14 seconds. Anyways, so we're back, and we are glad again to have you, Mr. Don Brown, in the studio, Maya in the studio, Elias in the studio. What's up? And again, if you want to call in, it's 716-837-1112 to talk to your boy Don Brown in the studio right now with the Franklin Crocker Show. That's 716-837-1112. Don, you did a joint for me too. I appreciate it. You did the, if your radio,
your smart device, if your smart device isn't tuned into the Franklin Crocker Show, is it really considered a smart device?
So far, I'm gonna tell you this.
What you think, Maya?
No.
That's what I'm talking about, Maya. Maya, I want you to do one too, because I want you to see if you can beat your father. Because so far, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm looking at the Instagram page now. You got the most views with saying that. So you got 1,160 views with just you saying that. That's a lot.
Oh shoot!
And that was you only did it yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
So other people got 408. I think you even beat my number. The other guy, Adam, got 968. You got the most so far. So man, you know what, Kerry?
This goes to show you I'm humbled by him being in the room today.
Oh, he
like
is.
I said,
I'm humbled by being here, man. I really appreciate
being
being
here,
here,
man. Like I said, I've been listening, man, and no, it's a humbling experience to have you here, man. And it sounds like you got some real big things on the horizon with some of your music and things just to come. I know that you've already had a great start so far, but it sounds like there's more and more things to come up on the horizon. Like, can you give us a little peek under the tent besides what you already
Yeah. So, I mean, first and foremost, I got nominated for the first annual 716 Music Awards.
Ooh.
So that's Saturday.
Dope.
So I will be in attendance Saturday to see if I win the best performance of the year from the 2021 year. Me and Her was on the Rick Ross stage. Opened up for Rick Ross at Outer Harbor in 2021.
Oh, did you?
We did.
We
did.
right,
Yes.
right.
Me-
Look at
Yeah. She said we did. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, we did. Not you by yourself. Dad, remember me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We did. Did they give you some lemon pepper chicken wings?
No.
We ain't giving lemon peppers. That's Rick Ross is known for some lemon peppers, man. You know them lemon peps.
Yes, you had fun, right?
Rick, so you got to meet Rick Ross?
We did not meet Rick Ross.
You did not make Rick Ross.
She was a celebrity after the show.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, Maya,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You gotta stunt a little bit, Maya. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stunt.
Well, yeah, shout out to 716 Music Awards, Happy, Demecca, Lit City, and I'm grateful to be nominated. But you know, I have that coming, my new projects, my two new music projects coming soon. I got shows coming.
As well.
In the Buffalo Infringement Festival, it's called.
Okay.
And it starts July 28th.
Okay.
And it's it goes for like a week, I believe. And I have 3 show dates. I have July 28th at Nietzsche's, August 2nd at Amy's Place,
Okay.
and August 5th at Milky's.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rock the stage 3 different times in 4 days.
I appreciate you just even remembering those dates without even having
you
anything in
just
front of you.
went
You
right
just
off the
did
cuff.
right off the.
Oh, listen, man, I've been working hard. I've been grinding. I've been networking. So
That's what's
anything
about,
that's
man.
been coming my way, like I remember because I've been working hard.
I get it, man. And I definitely want you, when those dates come up, please hit me up, hit Carrie up as well, you know, because, you know, we can attend. I want to attend some of those dates, man. I want to show support. You know, we had, you know, I think, you know, Idris Wajik from, you know, Eat Off Art. We had him as a guest early in the year on the show, and he brought up this thing. I always keep saying it now. It was a post that he's seen online, and I see it every once in a while too. It says, I'm gonna do the clean version, but the reason why I'm not famous right now is because people don't share my stuff. It doesn't say stuff; it's just another word. But we need to share more of each other's stuff. You know, so anytime I could help out with sharing your stuff, I'm going to share your stuff. I'm going to make sure the world knows who you are and sharing your stuff. Because again, we need to help one another out. We need to lean on each other's arms, and you know,
It costs nothing. It costs nothing to share.
Zero to share. But sometimes a lot of people, it could be a little jealousy. It could be other things that, you know, people don't want to see somebody else shine. But you know what? If you make it, I make it. Because I'll contribute to you becoming a superstar. And if I can do that, it makes me feel good. I keep telling Carrie about this movie. Was it Hustler?
I watched.
You finally watched it? Ooh, you see the movie?
I'm halfway through it.
Oh,
But it is good.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, right?
Adam Sandler, yo.
Yeah, that's it.
And
watched half
the
of it,
concept
yeah.
of that movie is what we're talking about. He put his heart into somebody else, not knowing if it's going to work. Up the phone's ringing. Not knowing if it's going to work or not. And you know, at the end of the day, he said, "I'm gonna just," you know, he felt faithful to do that for that guy. I'm not gonna go too much detail, but it's amazing how the story ends. And when you watch the rest of it, it's gonna be really dope. So
Check it out, right?
Yeah.
Watch it tonight.
is somebody online? Okay, maybe I thought somebody was online, maybe not. So yeah, you gotta watch the rest of that movie tonight because I want to talk about it because it is a dope movie, and we need to help each other out. We need to lean on each other to help each other to become bigger and better than what we is. It's a huge community.
Yeah.
Like I said, Buffalo's bigger than Chicken Wings. We're bigger than the Sabres. We're bigger than, you know, the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
People like yourself are definitely helping out with that. So again, I appreciate that. So again, Carrie, so I ask you about something else too. Oh, there is. We're going to probably do, and this is me spitballing right here. I want to do a fashion show / concert, probably in the fall area. And if you're available, you know, I definitely want you to be involved in that. And if you're available, I want you to rock the stage. I want you to be the headliner instead of your dad. And I want you to rock the stage as well because I want to show more support. And that's what I want to do. I want to get some sponsors here locally in Buffalo to show some support for you guys, and you know, and to give you a bigger stage than what you might have had in the past.
I'm down for that. It's not too many artists I'll open up for, but I'll open up for her.
Yo, Maya, you down for that, Maya? We can get a concert going on for you. You down for it?
Yes.
And also, what I want to do is, you know what? I can't probably do it though. I want to do a kids takeover, but by the time we can do that, it's gonna be school's gonna start, and it's gonna be too late.
Man, they got back to school already starting to pop up in the stores, man. They just seem like they just finished already.
Back
Oh
to
yeah, it's
school.
almost school supply
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Y'all ready for school?
Yes.
You ready for school, Elias?
Nope.
Stay ready.
You not ready for school?
You gotta stay ready, man.
You ready,
I'm
Miles?
just staying in summer as fast as I can.
You want to stay in summer as fast as I can? Well, guess what? You're going back to school, young man. Too bad. I told you, you got to do some math. You got to do that science. You want to go ahead and be that dude in the future. You want to do that engineering and that stuff. You got to do some math in school.
bit.
A little bit? No, it's gonna be a lot of it, young man. You got to get some. You got to get some good grades, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. All right, that's what's up. So again, so Dom, I'm gonna ask you one quick question. What do you feel like is the most influential person in your life to get you started through this career? I think I know the answer already, but I just want to hear what you say out of your mouth. I don't want to guess.
To get me started.
Yeah, who got started in this career?
Most influential.
Most influential.
It can't be just one. I
Okay,
I had
multiple
to give it to
people.
My parents. I had to give it to my parents for sure.
Got it.
My parents.
Your parents? Okay.
Yes. I would say that their taste in music is the reason why I'm multi-genre.
Okay. That's what's up.
Their taste mixed with my taste as I got older.
Got it.
I feel like, because I when I got older, I started listening to more like not more, but like listening to a lot of alternative like rock stuff too. But they wasn't listening to it.
So what alternative rock do you like to listen to?
So it was like Three Doors Down.
Okay. I know that.
I was big on Three Doors Down.
Okay, that's what's up.
What was it like with Good Charlotte?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Never heard that one before, but okay. Good Charlotte?
Yeah. Good.
I'll look that up.
Owl City. You remember Owl City?
Owl City.
Yeah. See, these are some. They're kind of random.
No, but
Yeah,
that's dope though.
They influence like a lot of the versatility.
Do you find yourself, and I was gonna say that, do you find yourself using some of that style of music into the music you create?
I think it's natural.
Okay.
So I think that I can't pinpoint which is which, but I think that like the different melodies that I do hear when I'm listening to an instrumental, it attests to the different types of genres and bands that I listen to.
Got
Because
it.
each person attacks a song different.
True.
And I learned that working with other artists. Like some people would hear a beat and then they hear a beat and then they would like not hear what I heard.
Okay.
and they have a different melody or different way of approaching the song, and it's just unique.
What do you hear? Because I don't want to say what did they not hear, but what do you hear? What do you listen for?
What do I listen for when I listen to other artists?
No, when you hear the beat, like that's what it sounded
when I'm
like
listening-
earlier.
okay.
Like it seemed like when I was listening to you
Yeah.
earlier, it sounded like when you listen to it, you get that spiritual.
felt it.
Yeah, right.
felt
So
it.
I'm listening. You
Yeah,
got that
I
spiritual
felt
vibe,
it,
and now
yeah.
you say, okay, this is where the song need to go. So
Yes.
that's the spiritual
And once
intuition
I
right
get
there
the
that
hook,
you get.
once I get the hook down, and if I'm bouncing with the hook,
Mhm.
then I'm like, all right, I can start with the
Mhm.
verses now. Because to me, the verses, that's the easiest part of the song for me.
Okay.
The hook, that's the part that is gonna get people dancing or
True.
Mhm.
say who is this or Shazam. People Shazam for
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
It's not that people don't are Shazamming for verses,
No.
but
Remember the hook.
if the hook is catchy, bouncy, and relatable,
Mhm.
then I know that the rest of the song is gonna be pretty easy process after that.
So you probably listen to a lot of artists right now, and you could tell the structure of how they put songs together is not really that creative.
Yes,
Based on your creative process that you're
Yes.
trying to explain right now. Right?
especially R&B.
Mm.
All right.
Especially R&B. A lot of R&B right now, in my opinion, is lazy. They're going too much for the melody, and not the content.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like with "Love Is Hard,"
Mhm.
I went for the melody, of course. Like that's
Mhm.
that's the catchy part, but the content too. So I made like with "Love Is Hard," like I said, it's about the complications and the power of love. But I also thought about, you know, it could be about anything involving love. So it could be about relationship. It could be about someone could hear this and feel. You know, it could be about overcoming the massacre.
Okay.
If you look at it like that way, like who knew love could be so hard? Like who knew it could be blind? Like who
Mhm,
knew it could
mhm.
lead this far? Like what happened after that? It seemed like the community had more love.
Right.
You know, that shouldn't have happened. But
Mm-hmm.
that was definitely in mind when I was making the song as well.
Mm.
That's dope. That is really dope, and it's funny you talk about that stuff too. There's an artist that I am in contact with on Instagram. Her name is Maya, and she has this post.
She's sitting right over here.
This is Maya. this lady right here could be an inspiration to you too. Her name is Maya as well. She's an independent, award-winning indie artist, and she had this post talking about how to be yourself, and you know, when especially a musician like yourself and trying to get to the next level. And she said, and I don't know her quote for word for word, but it's similar to, you know, if a bird is a bird, let a bird be a bird. And if a bird only knows how to be a bird, and a tree knows only how to be a tree. So whatever you have in you, be you. Be whoever you are, and don't change for anybody else. Be who you are, because it's all you know how to be. So, and I always want to, inspire people to be who they are, and don't try to be somebody else. Like you said earlier, some of these R&B artists right now aren't giving you good content, but, again, if you can give good content, be who you can be, man. Do that. Somebody on the right? We got somebody on the line?
We got somebody on the line.
Okay.
Is it someone's birthday coming up? You said it was Elias's birthday.
Oh, the 22nd is Elias's birthday.
22nd is Elias's birthday.
Yeah.
When is your birthday, Maya?
April 26th, it passed.
Oh, it passed. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, somebody on the line for somebody.
And for Maya, right there, we have a little special surprise for you. You ready?
Uh-oh. Yeah, let's get it in.
Somebody wants to tell you hello.
Okay. Let's get him.
Hi, Maya.
Uh-oh. Who is that?
She's smiling. She know who it is. Say hi. You can tell her hi. Who is
I
it?
just wanted to call and say how proud I am of you and your father. You guys are doing great.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, that's Mom Dukes. That's what's up. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Stayed up late past my bedtime. So
Oh, we
listen to them too.
really appreciate that. We
Hey,
really
listen,
appreciate
Maya said she doesn't
Thank
get
you.
nervous. She said she doesn't get nervous, but it looked like this got her a little nervous when she heard your voice. So.
Put your sunglasses on, Maya.
Yeah, put your glasses on. Put them shades on.
Awesome. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Have a good night.
You too
Yeah.
now. Oh, Mom Dukes called in past her bedtime. Need to say hi to her daughter. Oh, that's what's up.
Somebody's listening.
Somebody's always listening. You're a product of your parents. So, Elias, I'm telling you the same thing, young man. Straighten up.
Well,
No,
hold on.
it's
Check
fine.
this out, though. Listen to this, though. Listen to the irony of this. He's talking about love is hard, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's staying up past her bedtime. Look at what people go through
For love,
to
yep.
show love, right?
Yep.
Staying up beyond the schedule,
you
making
can
sure
hear
that
so
they
you can
paying attention to you.
experience this too,
Right,
yeah.
right. Paying attention to your moves. I mean, it does take some effort to show love to others. It may have you doing things beyond what you normally do, just so that you can show the other person that you appreciate them and that you are paying attention to them. So
Yeah.
that's big kudos for you, young
Yes,
lady.
I love you.
Oh,
Look at that, see?
You gonna maybe say it to my son too. I love you, young man. Come
Oh
here.
man, there's a lot of love in the room tonight. All right, I love y'all too. Y'all listening to my children.
Elias hates when I kiss him. I used to when he was a
You
kid.
listening out there, I love you.
Yeah.
Brown, love you.
That's
A lot
what's
of
up.
love out here tonight.
Lot of love. No, seriously, Maya too. Your dad is an amazing artist, and he's trying to show you. There's some pitfalls. There's gonna be some ups and some downs in this business and some in this industry, and you can see it firsthand with him in regards to some of the things he may go through. But he may help pave the way for you to make it a little easier. He can't make it smooth for you because you're gonna have to go through some of those ups and some downs because that's the way we learn. You're not gonna always win every time. You're gonna have to lose every once in a while as well. And a couple weeks ago, a gentleman named Mark Gregory. He is the nephew of the late great Dick Gregory. I don't even know Dick Gregory is the comedian. And we were talking about following our legacy of our uncles. And he was telling me a story how he wanted something to happen so bad, but it wasn't the right timing for him. That's the same thing with love. Sometimes love is perfect, but it could be the wrong time for the love. And just like this industry, it may not be when you want it because you may not really be ready for it. You may think you are, but you may not really truly be ready for it. So you may have to skip a little steps, just like me. There's times where I thought I was ready to go to the next level and I really wasn't ready yet. So you have to remember that, and watch your dad very carefully because he's doing a great job at what he's doing right now. Again, there's going to be some ups and some downs, some struggles, some challenges, but he is finding a way to make a way. And love is hard. Love in this business, love in the music industry is hard because it can make you give up because sometimes it ain't loving back. Again, just like that post, it doesn't always love you back. It's the game ain't played fairly a lot of times. So, you have a good model in front of you. You have a good mentor in your dad. So listen to him. Sometimes I know it's tough to listen to our parents, Elias. But I'm just playing, buddy. You listen to me a lot. But again, listen to your dad and let him guide you through the right path into how do you become a superstar. Okay? Please, thank you.
You on your way.
Yes, you are on your way.
You're on your way. Because
Yeah.
I know I'm realistic. So me making it is a small chance.
Yes.
But I know that doing what I'm doing and then bringing her up in it, that
course.
chance that chance is increased.
A lot.
Well, it
man.
sounds
She's
like
been
from what you
through-
said earlier, you said your mom planted a seed in you from what you were listening to, and now you're planting the seed in your daughter. So this
Yeah.
seems like this is something that's been a cycle that's been going
For
on
sure.
in your family, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's dope. You know, we always talk about generational curses. This is a generational blessing.
No, it's developed. It's development. Like when you putting that seed in, now you're nourishing the seed probably a little bit better than what your mom nourished for you because you see music the way that you
I'm
see it
trying
now.
to.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying
you
to.
doing
at
it.
least.
You
I
doing it.
try.
I mean-
our parents did a good job.
No, that-
No, you got
I'm
content
trying to
that's
be
out
like
there
that.
that's
Yeah.
reflective of what's
Yes.
going on with you as a person.
Yes,
you
all
know?
yes. Everything I do is anything that I drop, you could probably know what I'm going through or know what I was
Yeah.
going through when I was writing this song.
Mhm.
True.
So
And that's what makes music so dope because sometimes we feel like in life we may be going through something that nobody else is going through. But through music, you can hear somebody's music like, oh man, they went through the same thing. Like I told you, using music as communication. Oh, they went through the same thing I'm going through. So again, it can definitely always help. And you said something earlier too, Ken. I wanted to piggyback on this. And it's a funny thing I'm going to talk about. Is you said, how do you hear the music? It's funny because we see differently, like colors. Like I see your shirt as maybe pink. Somebody may see it as blue. I mean, not blue. Hopefully not blue. But red or
Salmon.
fuchsia, salmon. Yeah. So
Salmon.
we see colors differently, just like we hear music differently as well. I went to, it was last Wednesday or Thursday to Larkinville. They have an outside, you know, like bands and some food trucks. And I seen this guy dancing. And I'm like, he ain't hearing the same song I'm listening to because he ain't going with the beat at all. I mean, he doing a robot. I'm like, yo, that song don't do the robot. You can't do the robot with that song. But again, we listen to music differently as well. We don't all hear it the same way. You know, sometimes I can hear a drum or a snare that nobody else can hear.
Right.
You know, so again, we all pick up on little different things. And when you emphasize some of your words and some of the things you do in your song, I think it's really dope because it allows you to hear. My point is this: it allows some of us to hear what you're hearing. Because you emphasize that point that you need to really hear. You hit that really hard, and I love that about your music, man.
Well,
'Cause
do you actually consider what other people are going to think when they listen to what you're going to say, or do you organically just put out how you feel about what it is that you're trying to get across?
I would say in the beginning, I definitely care kind of what people were gonna say and were gonna hear or were gonna think about the lyrics. But after a while, like it got into a point where it comes so natural to me now that like I feel almost to the point where like I got almost I feel like it's gonna sound good more than I ever did before.
Okay,
Like,
so
I have more confidence.
Yeah.
I have more
Yeah.
confidence in the sound now for sure.
Yeah, and I guess the reason why I asked that because it sounds like something. Well, I guess I know we were kind of saying it earlier, but I can hear when artists are trying to fix it to the listeners versus someone trying to express themselves, right? And that's what you're doing. You're expressing yourself as
Yes.
your truth
Yes,
based on what it is, and it's not nothing that's fixated on what is going on right now. It's something that's coming right from your heart, right?
So I would say it's a mixture. Just because like my natural, what I listen to is what I do listen to. I listen to a lot of the top 40 stuff. So the stuff that is being played, I do
Right.
like. So I do try to make sure that it isn't too much of a different sound than what's out there.
Okay.
Like, you know
okay.
what I mean? Like I try to create like, you know, my own sound. Like people know that sounds like Dom, but like I said, certain song structures I know are good for the ear. So that's how I approach the song, knowing that these song structures have voted well in history.
Okay,
type of
so
thing.
yeah, well, that can probably put together how people put timeless music together, right? By knowing what to put out to the listeners and what's gonna sound good to the ear, that's gonna last for a stretch of time, right? And that's kind of like what it sounds like you're trying to.
Yes,
Because
for sure.
you do gotta be in tune to what the listeners are trying to listen to, right? But then put it out in a way that you need to express it.
Right. Or
Okay.
make it universal, or make it sound that's like I would say love is hard. Like not trying to be cocky, but I feel like 20 years down the line, like that song will
See, right,
still,
right,
that
see?
song will still
No,
be something
that talk,
that's like.
that talk. Be cocky.
Yep, you still gonna bop your head to it. You still gonna bop your head
it.
to it no matter what time you heard
Yes,
that.
and
Whether
that-
you heard it 20 years ago, now, or 20 years from now.
And I didn't know. So now thinking back, I didn't approach that song thinking that this is the type of song I make.
See?
No, I did not.
See?
I didn't. The song came out how it came out.
And that's how,
Yeah.
but that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how it usually works, and then that's how you're gonna stumble upon
Mm-hmm.
a hit after hit after hit, and it sounds like you're just. When I listen to the content of your music, it just seemed like that's the direction it's going. It's just the tempo, and that's why I mentioned that earlier. Like it's just.
Yeah, I try to make it personal.
Mhm.
I try to show you what I've been through or going through or whatever, and then also try to make it so like everyone can like it too.
Mhm.
Whether it could be something sad,
Mhm.
but if I make the melody like, bouncy,
Mhm.
it could be sad, but then people are gonna like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. No, and again, what you're saying is definitely dope, because you do have to like a song. And I'm going to, again, this is just my opinion only. You know, as you grow, stay grounded. And the reason I say that is this: sometimes we lose connection with our artists because they get so far removed. I think even Drake said it in one of his songs. He said he got so rich that he got so rich that people don't understand him anymore.
Yeah.
And that makes a lot of sense.
Not even relatable.
It's not relatable. It's not relatable, which is true.
man.
You know, when you get that rich and that point, some people like myself, because I don't have the helicopters and the G5s, I don't relate to it anymore.
Right.
So therefore the punchlines don't hit as hard to me. So my point is whether you get to that point, and when you get to that point, keep at least people around you that's grounded in the community so they can help you can hear their story and share it and use it like your story.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, again, once people get to the point where you can't relate to you anymore, it gets very tough for a listener to say, you know what, I'm rocking with him, because I can't relate to, you know, the G5s and the Rolls Royces and this, that, and the third. It's just
no, that's understandable.
Yeah, you know, it's just.
And this is how I look at it. I was telling her this, like right now, the music I put out, it is personal, but it can get more personal.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get that personal if I ain't getting paid crazy off of these songs yet. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah,
so like,
yeah,
so
right.
that's
Time,
so when you say stay grounded, like once that happens, I'll have a lot more content to talk about, because I'll be getting more deeper in my life. Y'all can know more about me now because I got some money.
Yeah.
If I'm broke, y'all know everything about me.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna have no more.
Yeah,
content to put out there
I had no
besides this.
content.
Yeah.
I had nothing
Right.
to talk about no more. So
That's a good
that's
point.
why I try to, you know, like love is hard. Like I took one subject, made it into the song. I didn't try to make it too deep.
Mhm.
I didn't want to make it too complicated.
Correct.
I'm just talking about that one subject, because songs get deep. You talking about a whole story, but with that, I wanted to talk about a subject.
You know
That's
what
relatable.
it kind of reminds me of?
What's that?
Is how each week I talk about a little something different from Wes Hurt.
Hmm?
So one time we've been talking about putting the dreams in driveways, and now we're talking about the credit getting pre-approved, regardless of your credit situation, folks. Wes Hurt offers products and protection, and our dedicated team of finance professionals are ready to review options that will suit your individual needs. They can do it all.
Kerry go hard in the paint, yo, for the sponsors. I go hard in the paint. Leave you stinking. What you thinking? I think Elias, you got a question, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you got a question? Yeah, sure. Okay, what's your question?
What time did you go to the music industry? Or
What
like
did he-
what year?
What year? Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay, good question.
oh man, I'm 31, 17, 14 years ago.
14 years
Oh, that's
ago.
what's up.
17. I was
Okay.
17 years
High school.
old.
It's going out of high
Yep,
school.
I was senior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Seen some friends performing in the talent show that I just met at this school. I was new to the school, and I naturally thought like, oh, I could do this. Like I could definitely like make music.
You wasn't
And
wrong.
then I got a karaoke microphone. I got like a splitter to help it connect to the computer.
Okay.
And I started making music. Like connect the karaoke
Right.
microphone on the pole in the basement
Mhm.
at my parents' house, and And that's how I started right there.
Wow.
I was trash. I will tell you that. I was not that good.
All right, you got one more question?
Initially starting. That's your
One more question.
original assessment, but it took a little bit of practice to keep it going, huh?
It did. I kept going.
Who was the people in the talent show?
So it was the first group I was ever in. They're called Guas Money.
Uh-huh.
So
Guas
GWAS. It was swag mixed around. Like go ahead. So they are the first group that I was ever part of. Guas Money.
And these guys still performing or anything?
Yeah,
like
so
that?
shout out to Flamo. He's still making music.
Okay.
Davila, he's signed. He's part of Final Draft. It's a group. And the other two members, they're doing big things.
Okay.
With other
All right,
things
no,
other than
that's good.
music.
That's good. Good shout out.
Elias, you got one more question?
Yeah, sure. So you grew up with Michael Jackson, right?
I like
So,
scenarios.
right. So, what's your favorite song from?
Are you trying to say I'm that old?
No.
Are you trying to say I'm not that old? Oh, I like that. Michael
Okay.
Jackson was around. My favorite Michael Jackson song is "Rock with You."
I
100%.
wanna rock with
Yeah,
you.
I can't even be mad
All
at that.
night. Get you.
My wife is
in
stumping
the
her feet right now listening to this.
"Rock with You" and PYT, I think.
Ooh, pretty young thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Thriller definitely was
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
like that whole package.
No,
by
no,
itself,
yeah.
Sure. What's your favorite Michael Jackson?
Oh.
I think Smooth Criminal.
Oh,
Smooth
okay.
Criminal.
You like the
He ain't
video
even
too?
hesitate. Look at
That's
that.
a legendary video right there.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna lie. Mine, since we talking about Michael Jackson, we're gonna go around the room right now. Mine has gotta be Dirty Diana.
Ooh.
Dirty Diana.
I'm with I'm with Dom. I'm off the wall.
Off the wall.
Rock with you, yeah.
Was that Quincy Jones? Was that Quincy Jones ready?
Yeah,
Off the wall?
He's shaking his
He's
head.
shaking his
yes.
head? Okay,
Yeah,
'cause
he's
you know
shaking his
he
head, yes.
he's
He's
a
a guru
master
when it comes to that.
video.
Yeah, you know.
And Maya, what's your favorite song from Michael Jackson?
I don't know. I don't have one.
You don't have one for Michael Jackson? MJ?
Don't do me like that on the radio. Don't do me like that. You gotta know Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
I don't have one.
Oh
Listen,
man.
it is
You
not.
are missing
It is
out.
not a bad thing to say you don't have a favorite
Oh, yeah,
Michael
I forgot
Jackson
about
song.
that.
Which
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
That's when he was younger.
He's got so many.
Yeah.
ABC, that's a good one.
He's got
I used to
so
actually sing that
many.
with my daughter. She's 14 years old right now. But we used to sing that together. We sing that all the time.
Oh, she was a Michael Jackson baby too. She trying to make it seem like she ain't grown up.
Mike was the man. But
Well, listen, Mike was the man, but right now, Dom Brown is the man. And
Yes,
we
he is.
appreciate you for being on the show, the Franklin Crocker Show. You showed a lot of love today, and we look forward to connecting with you in the future. You've got a lot of concert dates coming up and a lot of things coming up for the Bills anthem song for this upcoming
Baltimore,
Yep.
716 Day.
Baltimore,
right.
2 projects coming. One with Owen. Shout out to Owen again.
season. So real quick, where can people find you at? Where can they follow you at?
Yes.
Let the listeners know where they can get in contact with you if they listen for your content or what have you.
So to find me, you can go to Instagram. It's Dom Faded. Well, 2 D's at the end, so DOMFADEDD.
Mhm.
Facebook, my music page is Dom Brown, DOM Brown. Twitter _ Dom Faded _ You can find my music anywhere: Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify,
Tidal. I
Tidal.
found on Tidal. Yep.
Tidal for sure.
Yeah, that's my Tidal's mine.
You know?
Yeah, and the website.
Oh, yes. My website, www.whoisdombrown.com. So if you want to know who I am, go to whoisdombrown.com.
And I'm gonna repost all that stuff today. Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna repost everything for you, so I'll get everybody out there to follow you, to get you some more likes, some more followers, and we really appreciate you being on the show. Maya, I appreciate you being on the show as well, dear.
Yep.
And Elias, I appreciate you for being on the show too, buddy.
Aww.
What's your TikTok? Tell them your TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, yeah, give me
Okay.
TikTok. I didn't know you had one or not.
Maya Brown 2013.
Maya Brown 2013 TikTok. We're gonna do a TikTok challenge. Yo, we should do a TikTok challenge.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, we definitely, yeah.
That's what's up, and both of y'all, we really appreciate it. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world,
I
but you're
appreciate
here with
y'all
us.
for having me. Thank y'all. Thank everybody for listening to me.
No, and
We appreciate that. And guess what?
What's that?
If your smart device was not tuned in to the Franklin Crocker Show tonight, is it really that smart?
No,
No, not at
nope.
all.
That's the new movie coming out. Nope.
Nope. Take it easy, everybody. Peace and hair grease, and we will see you and hear you next week. This is the show where we help you hear music differently. God bless. Good night.
Peace.
Bye.